My wife called this the best meal that I have prepared on the griddle yet to date. This is a spicy Italian grilled cheese. This here is one you are going to want to make. Let's do it. This one's going to see all your favorite Italian goodies. We're talking some pepperoni, two kinds of salami, some maple ham, and of course, Grill Sergeant's got a couple new rubs out. I am going to give those a shot. Information down in the description. Of course, it all starts with a nice, clean griddle, and that is exactly where we start this show here today. So look, once you get that griddle clean, grab your favorite bread. I've got some fresh baked Italian bread I will get out on the griddle. My griddle is at about a 350 Fahrenheit griddle surface. You're going to want to control the heat here. You've got to build these sandwiches so you don't want to go too hot. We will get some butter down, give it a flip. We are going to do two-side butter toasted, but we will allow this one side here to only go, maybe about a minute, minute and a half. This is going to be the side that is going to hold our meats, so it doesn't have to be too toasted. We just want a little bit of crunch. As that is going, grab some butter. You are going to put it on the other side now, because we are going to flip it in and then start building these sandwiches. So once you get those flipped in, you're going to want to be careful here because it is going to take a little bit of time to get these built. So I have a little bit of an idea. First up, though, we are going to get our cheese down. This is a whole milk, low moisture mozzarella. That is the type of cheese you want to do for a sandwich like this. This is the block cheese that I sliced in 1/8 inch to 1/4 inch slices. You can also go regular slice. It really doesn't make a difference. I saw this. It was on sale, so I grabbed it. Yeah. Now, once you get that cheese down, here is my idea. I am going to pull these off again. It is going to take a little bit of time to build these upright. And if you do it on the griddle surface, you will definitely burn the bread. So I've got it on a cutting board here now. First up is going to be our maple ham going down. Let's follow that up with some pepperoni. Now look, you can go any Italian sliced deli type meat that you want. I figured these would be these would all mesh together quite well. I love salami, so I've got two kinds of salami going down. I have to tell you, these sandwiches were a huge hit. My wife said they were some of the best things that I have made on the griddle yet. And I have to tell you, I kind of agree with her as the second variety of salami goes down. And you definitely want to build these both sides, and you want to stack it nicely. That is some red onions. I love the flavor of a raw red onion, so that is what I am going to go with. Follow that up with some pickled sweet and spicy peppers. Also, as you pull it out of the jar, allow some of the juice to go on the sandwich. That is just added flavor, added bonus. And again, you could pick any type of pickling, jalapeno or whatever you want to put on this will definitely work. And this is going to be Squeal Team 6 by Grill Sergeant. I'll have information down in the description on these rubs. And I am going to use both kinds on this sandwich. And this is going to be his MRE rub going down. You could use any rub you want. If you want to keep it more Italian, you could use an Italian seasoning. If you want to lean it over to the Greek side, use a little bit of oregano. Either or, you are going to carefully flip them on top of each other, because we got to grab these grilled cheeses here and move them on to griddle surface and get this cook all finished up. First goes down a little oil, then some butter. You got to have some butter. We are about 350 to 375 griddle surface. I've got a cover handy. I will get these covered. Allow it to stay covered for about a minute or so. You got to be careful here. You don't want to burn the bread. Give them a flip. And basically what we are going to do here is continue to cover, continue to flip. This is where you got to know your griddle again, because you don't want to burn the bread, but you got to melt the cheese. Using an 1/8 inch to a 1/4 inch cheese like me is going to take a little bit longer than a sliced cheese. That is some parsley going down. Again, I thought this on the fly here. I want to get a little bit of color on these sandwiches, so I'm just putting some parsley on, turning it, and hopefully it goes into the bread, like I said, just for a little bit of extra added color. Total minutes on the griddle after we build the sandwiches was probably about 3 to 4 minutes, flipping, covering, flipping, covering. Once you see that cheese is starting to melt, you are pretty good to go. We've got a great color on that bread, so I am definitely excited for this one and definitely looking forward to this one. Let's get this on over to the board. We've got to do that cut up in half, peek on the inside, do that taste test, talk about it, and close out the show. Alrighty guys, and here you go, a spicy Italian grilled cheese. You can fix them spicy, you can fix them sweet, you can fix them any way you want. This is the one recipe here over at the License to Griddle that what you can put in between the cheese and even what kind of cheese you want to use is endless. I went with more of the classic Italians, the salamis and the hams, a little bit of prosciutto also if you'd like. Got to do that taste test no matter what you pick. And cheers. Oh, yeah. Guys, these are, that bite was deadly good. First off, the Italian bread, I don't know if you picked up the crunch, is buttery as buttery can be. And of course we've got those, we've got that rub in there from Grill Sergeant that definitely you could get a good hit of that. Then you hit on the, on the cheeses, on the peppercino or the peppers that I put in there. Of course the red onion and all the meats that I mentioned, that mozzarella cheese. This is definitely something you want to put on the menu. It is a little bit, it is a little bit different from my past cooks. This is almost a cold sandwich, but not, because you've got the cheese. If I use sliced mozzarella, again, full milk, and also a low moisture, you would have gotten more of a cheese pull. I went with the big block mozzarella and I sliced it thick. I wanted to really taste that cheese, so that worked for me. Although I don't get the big, didn't get the big cheese pull, I still got some heck of a lot of flavor. So look, that is going to put a pin in this show here. I appreciate you all for watching. We are about ready to blow away here at the Garden State. Again, my name is Tommy, and I guess that makes me the Griddler. You guys are the best. This is going to be that spicy, sweet Italian grilled cheese sandwich right here. All the information on this cook is going to be down in the description. I'll also drop some links down there on Grill Sergeant's new rub, and that is going to close out this show. Again, I appreciate you all for watching, and until next time, my name is Tommy. Down here is Molly, and we will see you